How many of you guys are makeup artists? There's not that many here, so you guys, a lot of you guys, are you guys content creators, or are you guys just wanting to learn makeup for yourself? Yes, that? Okay. So I'm going to be teaching red carpet makeup. It is my first time to Lagos. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm very excited to have you here, Patrick. Thank you.
Of course. So I'm going to introduce my model. What you got? How has everyone been doing today? You guys welcome my model. Wait, Maui. Okay, so I have been, so if you guys, for those of you who don't know my story, I have been a makeup artist now for the last 15 years. I launched my brand 6 years ago, and it has been such like a whirlwind. So I am honestly I'm so grateful to be here. Like the energy has been absolutely amazing. You guys have been so please feel free to ask questions. I want you guys to learn as much as possible, be as informed as possible. So let's get started. Do you think that the camera can zoom into the makeup? So I went ahead and I did the eyebrows off camera already. Can the camera zoom into her? Because you guys can't see, right? No, we want to see the makeup. Okay, so I went ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and prep the skin. I'm gonna use a little bit of moisturizer. Can the camera go like super close to her face? No. Can the camera go super close to her face? If not, here, I'm gonna have you stand up. Just so you guys. I'm gonna try my best. I'm so sorry. Does the camera not go closer, you guys? It can? Okay. So let me know when it can go super close to the skin. So I always want to start off by prepping the skin. I know that it is hot in Lagos, but skin prep is super important. You don't want to put foundation onto dry skin. You want the skin to look as luminous as possible before you put on foundation. So foundation can just lay smoothly. I feel bad that it's not working, but I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping. Yeah, she has such amazing skin already. So I'm gonna start off by putting a little bit of moisturizer on the skin. How many of you guys have heard of my brand before? Yeah, so I have a couple giveaways. I'm gonna ask some questions. If you guys answer them right, I will give you guys some my brand new blushes and my brand new eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by prepping the skin with a little bit of moisturizer. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of a contour. So I'm taking my MAC palette and I'm gonna go underpainting. Do you guys ever underpaint? So underpainting for me is something that I have been loving to do. It makes makeup for me photograph a lot more smoothly. There's no harsh lines. You get to blend everything. Am I screaming or is it too loud? It's not okay. So I'm gonna take my MAC palette and I'm gonna start off by.
So happy I'm too.
Can't really see there, anyways, but I'm gonna start off by shaping out the eyes. Sorry, can we stand up one more time? I'm so sorry. I don't have the light here. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna start off by doing the eyes. So I'm starting with whatever contour that I am going to use for the rest of the face. I'm gonna start off by blending and really defining and shaping the eyes. So who knows a name of my blush? Raise your hand, I'll pick you. You? She's one, says, give her a blush. Matthew. Matthew has been assisting me for the last year. And so any makeup artist knows like it is a lot of work, so thank you Matthew for being here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start in with contouring the face. So whenever you are underpainting, you want to build the contour by blending it into the hollows of the cheekbones. If you are like a full coverage girl, you want to be very very strategic on how you place your contour. But if you are someone that wears that wants a more natural beat, you can be a little bit more not as precise. So I'm taking my dual-ended contour brush and I'm just going into the hollows of the cheekbones and really blending this into the hairline. And anywhere that I want to bring a little bit of depth, I'm gonna do it with the concealer. But I'm just putting it onto the halo of the forehead. I went ahead and I did her eyebrows off camera. I just used a little bit of Gtco glue, but because I only have an hour to do the makeup. I normally how long do you guys normally take to do your makeup? 1 hour. Who takes 3 hours? Okay, give her an eyeshadow part right there. Okay, good. That's how long I take. So same thing. I'm going into the hollows of the cheekbones and really just blending the product out. This palette is really great to really bring definition to the face. This one is by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just using these two shades right here. You guys see how I'm just bringing dimension back to the face. Her skin is absolutely perfect, but I want to make sure that I evenly contour, and I'm just going in pressing motions onto the skin. Turn switch here. So I'm just going in pressing motions. I really just want to make sure that I'm blending as I go, because the first one of the first reasons why I started underpainting is because whenever I would do makeup for my clients and they would get photographed that's good. Under lighting that wasn't controlled, it always looked like an ice cream sundae. It was just there was concealer, there was blush, there was powder, there was contour, and I really wanted a way to achieve just natural skin, but to be able to give it as much as much of a glam effect. My aesthetic is wearable red carpet makeup. I want the makeup to look good in person. So if someone is looking at you face on, it doesn't look like you have so much on, but it also will photograph nicely. Okay. You guys have any questions so far? You guys, I honestly was so worried that no one was going to show up, so I kept asking the Gtco team to no one's gonna show up.
Okay, should we take some questions? If anybody has questions in the audience.
Yes.
We have a microphone. We have a mic down there, please. The lady at the front. Maybe she has a question. Get to you.
Yes?
Okay.
All right, is someone gonna hand the microphone to people?
Yeah. Okay, somebody at the back has to go.
Okay. I have a question and
What's your name?
to undertone.
What's
What's your name?
My name is Taiwa Tracy. I'm a makeup artist, by the way. And I want to ask, how do you determine the undertone of a person, especially for a dark skin?
How do you determine the undertone of a person, especially with black skin?
So I always look, so whenever I'm doing makeup, me, I always want to make sure I know what my client is wearing. I want to make sure that if I know like if her Gtco is showing, if her shoulder, if her collarbones are showing. For me, I love like a really like warm aesthetic. I want my clients to leave looking like like they've been just kissed by the sun. Whether she has like a neutral undertone or a more like golden undertone, I always want to make sure that I match the skin like right here. I never want to just go ahead, like if you are in a makeup store and if you are in the makeup store and you are like trying to swatch and find your foundation, you want to make sure you actually put it on your face. If you have like a sales associate that is too lazy to put it on your face, make sure you do it yourself, because like you're 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go home and you're not gonna have the right foundation.
Good advice. Thank you. Got a question at the front here. Can we get the microphone down to the front, please? The lady in the white dress. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, I can't hear.
It's okay, I can repeat the question.
Hi,
Hey.
my name is Sadia.
Hey,
So I'm
Sadia.
wondering, this is the first time I'm seeing you working with like a black palette. Usually it's always you using your brand to do makeup. Let me see on the painting. So why using black today instead of Patrick Charles brand?
So I'm using a bunch of, I always use like a bunch of like mixtures of products. So I just really wanted to make sure the undertone was perfect. I wanted something that was like a little bit more warm and like a little bit more like glowy. I have a very my contour is very cool tone. So I wanted something that was a little bit more warm tone.
Is there a shade for eyes or brand?
Is there a shade for her skin tone in your brand?
Yeah, she's where is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's chiseled.
She's chiseled. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Would you like more questions, Patrick?
Okay, can I get the eyeshadow now? So I'm gonna go in and base the eyes now. So I'm just taking the two here, and I want to make sure that I slowly start bringing this into the inner corners of the eyes, and I'm really like kind of bringing this contour into the like the brow bone. I'm slowly like blending this and like really like creating the depth and the shape and blending it into the eyes, and then I'm going to slowly start blending this into the eyeshadow.
Okay, we have another question. Okay.
Hi, my name is Edwina. In your opinion, what would you say is how often should you be washing your brushes, not just for hygiene reasons, but for perfect makeup application reasons? Because I know some people swear by they use once then wash, and some people also have a few uses and then they wash.
So for me, I always like, after like any sort of makeup, I always have Matthew deep clean my brushes. It's like it always works better for me when the brushes are nice and like fluffy. The fluffier they are for me, the better they are.
So that's after each application. Okay, thank you.
All right, so the eyes. You guys can see like how I feel like the lighting here is not best for the makeup. Can I get a blending brush? So I'm gonna slowly start blending this right down the bridge of the nose. I'm going in with a fluffier clean brush now. I use the first blush brush to really like kind of like place on the pigment, but now I'm gonna go ahead and take a clean one and blend this into the eyes. I want to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Okay. Paint the blush. And I have she's wanted.
Hi, good evening. So my question is, right here.
Hey.
Do you have any future plans of selling any of your products here in the US?
As of right now, I don't. I just launched in Mexico. Mexico is like the first. I've only been in the US for the last 6 years. So I'm slowly launching in other markets. But I want to like when I launch, I want to be able to have like the right team and the right people on the ground to make sure that the people get like the full experience. And like for me, like it's really important. Like how many of you guys are brand founders? Yes. Okay. So it's really important for me. Like I have had my brand now for 6 years, and it's really important for me. Like I want to be able to have a structure and a model when I launch in a new market. I want to make sure that we kill it. I don't want my products just sitting there. I don't want it costs a lot of money and to launch in different markets, and you want to be able to show to one like potential like strategics, but also to you want to leave room on the table for like the future, and if you want to expand, like you can do it in your time. Okay, so
I'm gonna put myself out there. I want some of your blush before I leave, if I can have that.
I'm sorry.
Some of your blush. I would love that.
Wait,
She wants some of your blush. She wants a blush.
you know what? Let me give her a blush then.
If you don't ask, you don't get, right?
Alright, so I'm going in with She's Wanted. I'm just using the cream. And have you guys seen me use my powder product in my creams? Like, so I have known a lot of my products have cream and a powder. So I first started my career at MAC Cosmetics, and I was taught to do like full heavy Amazon makeup, and I loved it. I loved it so much. My roommate back in the day, she like did like 120 steps just to go to the gym. Like, and for me, like back then, like before I really made the choice that I wanted to be a makeup artist, that is what I thought like the everyday woman did. I thought the everyday woman did a full beat everywhere. So I got my first job at MAC, and the reason why I have cream and powders in my products is because when I first started, like I was so used to using powders. It wasn't until I moved to Los Angeles I wanted to work with like more actresses, more supermodels, and it wasn't until there's a makeup artist named Sir John actually almost like 10 years ago. I hadn't met him yet, and he referred me Joan Smalls. And this was 10 years ago. I had just started doing makeup in Los Angeles. I was so excited. For me, this was like such like a big moment for my career. So I went out to the makeup store, and I told him, I need natural foundation. I need a really natural foundation. So I bought a bunch of brand new stuff for my kit. I get to Joan. We're doing makeup for the Video Music Awards. I'm doing her makeup. I'm like, oh my god, I'm killing it. It looks so good. I do the foundation, the contour, the concealer, the powder. I finally give her a mirror, and she looks at herself, and she starts like taking her hands and starts wiping it off, and I'm like,